hip width apart. Starting today, just take the shoulders up and down the back, palms forward, and just taking a nice deep breath in and out. Just feel nice and rooted from the heels to the toes. And following that breath in through the nose and out through the nose. So just thinking about that nice strong spine, all your postural muscles wrapped around that spine, keeping you secure and stable. And that breath flowing up and down nice and easily from your feet to the crown of the head. So we'll take a nice deep breath in, lifting the arms up, interlace the fingers and push the palms up to the sky. And just take a little wriggle with the waist, just swaying side to side, just kind of isolating from the hips down and rooted and from the hips up and nice and lifted and open. And then just settling down and taking it over to the right side. So press into the feet and feel that the upper body is being lifted from the lower body. Try not to turn the chest down. Keep everything lifted. And then back up. Inhale. Exhale. Take it the other way. Shoulders drop down the back. Feel the rib cage opening. That breath moving into that space. Good. And press down to lift back up. And carefully float the arms down at your side. Good. Taking them back up again. Nice deep breath in. Interlace the fingers this time. Pop the hands behind the head. Encourage the head back and just engage the core so you can take the hips forward and the chest back. Let the head fall into the hands. And now on your exhale, bend the legs. Bring the elbows towards one another and just lower the chest where's comfortable to you. Keeping the legs bent and taking the head nice and heavy. Then if you can, release the arms, hang a little heavier and bending the legs, sweep the arms back up to the sky and take that again, interlacing the fingers, letting the head fall into the hands. Encourage the hips forward but engage the core, so contract the tummy. And then exhale, bring the elbows together, bend the legs, curve the spine, pressing the belly button into the spine. Good, and releasing the arms, inhaling and rolling up. And one more time, nice deep breath in. Feeling that spine nice and supple. Let the head rest back. Exhale, curve the spine, elbows towards one another. And releasing the hands this time, see if you can stretch the legs up. If they don't stretch fully, no worries. And then bend the legs and stretch the legs. And bend and stretch. If the hands aren't on the floor, they can just dangle or rest on the shins. Good. And then bending and releasing the arms, lifting them up at the side. So weighting the heels, root into the glutes. Lifting back up. Good. And then exhale, just lower the arms to shoulder height. Now we're going to curve the spine, interlace the fingers here, bend, good, and then inhale and stretch open. Back to that nice wide position. Exhale, curve the spine. Inhale and open. Good, and again, so it's like our seated cat and cow, but we're doing it standing. So feel that chest lift, open the throat, lift the gaze. Exhale, curve the spine, chin to the chest, pressing into that lumbar spine. Inhale, lifting up. Good, take one more. Exhale. And inhale. Just lower the arms down here, keep the palms forward, and then taking your right shoulder up and down, bending the legs as you go, just shoulder roll, just loosen all that tension in the upper body. Keep that palm forward, and then same with the other side, up and over and down. Get nice and flowing in this sequence today, nice and fluid. Good. That breath going through the body too. Well done. And one more. then take a nice deep breath in, lifting the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands and the feet together to start our sun salutation. So keeping this fluid as well. Nice deep breath in, lifting the arms up. Exhale, forward fold, bending the legs if you need to. Hanging heavy here for a moment. Let go of the head. Brush down the arms if you want to, down the legs. Keep that flow of movement, moving that energy around the body. Bend in the legs, look to the top of your mat and step your right foot back behind you. Keep that left foot far forward enough the knee is over the ankle. Good, shoulders down the back, energy through the crown of the head, back through that heel. You can always drop onto the knee if you need. Good, and then step your left foot back behind you, lower to plank position. So think about the spine here, nice and long and strong. Even with the knees down, you can be still working really hard, and that breath flow up and down the body. Good, lower onto the knees, release back, sit bones to the heels. Exhale all the way down the lower back. Soften out through the hands and the wrists. Coming up onto the hands and the knees. Bending the arms at the elbows, the chin to the chest and lowering down. Nose, chin, chest, tummy, hips. Hands under the shoulders and lift up, or you can always slide the hands further forward so the forearms are on the floor. And just try not to hyperextend the neck. Keep that chin slightly towards the chest, and if you want to, bring the hands closer towards you, keeping the shoulders down, the arms soft at the elbows. Feel the breath lift up through the ribcage, slide down the spine, keeping it nice and supple. Good, lower the chest carefully, hands under the shoulders, tuck the toes, sit bones towards the heels. Press down through the hands and the feet and rise up. Reset the feet so you can take them wider, closer to the hands. Don't feel you have to keep it all still, you can keep moving as well. Let your body just flow, move what it needs to. If you need to release the hands, the wrists, circle the hand, the foot. And then bend the legs, look to the top of the mat again and step your right foot forward. Rooting down, heel to the toes. Nice and strong that side. Again, the left knee can stay down if you need that bit of stability. Otherwise, keep the leg lifted. Lift the hand if you can to the hip or all the way up to the sky. Strong, that strong right side. So stay rooted in those 5 toes. And then exhale, lower down that side. Left hand strong under the shoulder, right hand to the hip. Feel that twist through the waist, or release the arm up. Exhale, lower down. And soften that back knee and step your feet together. Bend in the legs, sweep the arms, rise back up. So root down to rise up. Encouraging the hips forward, take the chest back. Remember, you can have your hands behind your lower back if you want some support, or you can keep them lifted, up to you. Good, standing nice and tall, stack the body, shoulders over the hips, and exhale and melt back down again. Good, do bend the legs, use that out breath to release. Bend in the legs, soften up, look to the top of the mat and step your left foot back behind you. Keep that right foot far forward enough, the knees over the ankle, and just working into the hips, hands flat or come onto the fists. Let them feel the energy through the crown of the head, back through that heel. Well done. And then send your right foot to the back, lowering the hips, engage the thighs, so squeeze up from the kneecaps to the hip bones. As you lower, feel the strength in the core, down with the shoulders and fluid with the breath. Energizing from our root to our crown. Knees rest down and tuck the toes and release. If you want to just soften through the hands, just give them a little wave or circle the wrists, you can. Same with the hips if you need to sway. Coming back up onto the hands and knees, so really take the shoulders over the wrists now. Bend the arms at the elbows, chin to the chest and lower. Nose, chin, chest, tummy, hips. Keeping the hands under the shoulders and lifting from there. Or do take the hands further forward as the forearms rest down. Chin slightly tucked in. Feel that softness at the heart. And that out breath like a stream of running water down your spine to the pool of your lower back. Gently lower the chest, hands under the shoulders, tuck the toes, seat back towards the heels and carefully press to rise back up to downward facing dog. Again, resetting here if you wish. Then bending the legs, look to the top of your mat. And a nice big step through with that left foot, helping along its way. Knee over the ankle, back heel lifted so the legs are strong. Left hand stays down, take the right hand to the hip or all the way up to the sky. Good. And then lower down, root down. Right hand under the shoulder, left hand to the hip or all the way up. Keep that back leg energized. Lower down that side, soften your back knee and step the feet together. Bend in the legs, sweep down to rise up. Good. Pull all that energy up and through. Sway the hips if that feels nice. Squeeze the bottom, open the chest, the whole of the body. Open hips, heart, mind. And then stacking nice and tall, nice and long. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart, the shoulders down the back. Taking a nice breath in here. And releasing arms at the side. Good. So we're sticking in our Tadasana, so feet together. And taking a nice breath in, lift the arms up to extended Tadasana. As we exhale, we're going to sink down to Tadasana, so chair, and bending the arms, hands over the elbows as you sit into the seat. Inhale, just flow here, coming up, and exhale down. So remember, when we take it down into Tadasana, tuck the bottom under, so you're using those sit bones. So it's called chair. Drop the shoulders down the back. Inhale, exhale, feel that thoracic spine opening. That nice flow with the arms, the strength in the back. Inhale, exhale. Use the thighs, we're warming that base chakra, warming up the legs, drawing in from the earth in those strong foundations. Good. Lovely. Staying in this position, so nice and low or as low as you can. Tuck the sit bones under. And we twist the upper body. So take your right elbow down and lift the left arm up. Good. And then inhale back to the centre. So really twisting through the waist, isolating the two lower and the upper body. So keep the lower body still. Knees stay together. So you're pressing on something with that inner arm, that elbow pushed down. And again, thinking about that thoracic spine. And working the obliques, the abdominal muscles. Inhale, exhale, lower the left. Inhale, good. Rounding up through the seat. Very nice. right arm down. We're going to then, so you turn to the side, step your left leg back behind you, so right foot stays forward, and then lower the arm so you're in your warrior two. So right leg forward, right arm forward, left foot's just turned to the edge of your mat. Good, so just holding strong there. And then I'm going to flip the palm and take that sun into the sky. Bring it out today. And then exhale, come to your wide angle, so that arm that was up lowers onto the thigh and the arm comes over as much as you can at the back. So the legs stay as they are, press into the feet, inhale, lift the sun up into the sky, sun warrior, reverse warrior. Exhale, really drive through that forearm down and turn the chest. Good, so we're opening up that rib cage. Lifting strong, exhale, dive down. Good, and as low and as high as you can. Keep the energy between the inner thighs, it's kind of like that magnetic force still at work. Press down, root into the inner thighs to lift up. Good. The legs are nice and strong. Waist is strong. Press down and lift. Good. We'll stay in our wide angle next time you're there, and then drop the chest and bring your hands together at palms together at the chest here. So we're going to come into a balance. So bending into this right leg, come off your left foot slightly, so just lift up to the tip of the back toe, and then if you can, lift the foot. And as you do that, really draw up through that right leg, so lifting up to a nice straight supporting standing leg. Kneecap to the hips is really fired up, and the back leg is lifted. Shoulders stay down, keeping gentle pressure between the two hands. So that keeps us balanced. Draw the right and left together. Well done. And then lower that back foot, so bend the leg you're standing on, lower down, and turning the weight forward, reach the arms ahead to a flat back position, so edging the weight towards the toes, engaging the core, and feel that energy through the back and through the spine, so all that weight's reaching towards the toes, towards the tips of the fingers. And then exhale, we'll lower the right arm in the centre. Hopefully you can find the floor. If you need to bend the legs, you can. And then the left hand can either go on the hip, get that twist round, or it can lift up. So now with all that flow of energy in the spine, our central energy channel, we now really work it in this still posture. Good, and gently float the left arm down and lift up the right side. Do bend the legs if you need, if they're a bit tight in the hamstrings, soften up. Nice, well done. And then lower down that arm as well, so you're in the centre. Bend the legs and sweep the arms out at the side, so you're going to reach them out. Good, and then bring the feet together and wrap the arms, so you're holding onto either elbow. And just lift the chest up, lift the chest and lift the arms up here. Good, so pull, kind of push the elbows into the hands, drop the shoulders down, lift that chest, engage the glutes, and then a big circle of the arms, and catch a hold of the other elbow, so we go the other way. You might find you've got more space one way than the other. Again, push the elbows out, drop the shoulders down, lift that chest. Feel that breath there, all the tension and warmth in the shoulders. Good, and then float the arms down. Well done, and then take a breath in. Palms together, extending mountain, extended Tadasana, exhale, sinking back down to take it all the other way. So breathe in, breathe out, drive the arms down the back. Inhale, engage the glutes. Good. Lift as high as you want, lower as much as you want. That's it, nice. Don't be scared to really open the arms out. Nice strong frame with the upper body. Good, exhale, weight to the heels. Inhale, tuck up through the sit bones. Inhale, exhale to keep that flow. That's it. And then staying low here, just find that posture, tuck the bottom under the pelvis to the sky, and then work with the twist. So the legs stay strong, and then exhale, lower the left arm down, lifting the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale, lower the other side. Feel like you're pushing through water almost. There's that gentle pressure through that arm. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Watching the knees again always. Make sure they're not sliding. Keep them rooted, rounded, and that will keep that pelvis stable. Good, well done. And then keep the left arm down and step your right foot back, so keep that left foot forward and then straighten out the arms. So right foot's pointed to the side of the mat here. Keep that knee out towards the little toes. The hips are nice and open to the side, but the gaze is down the left arm, right arm's at the back, shoulder height. And keep the energy extending from one side to the other. Good, and then let's continue to bring that sun out today. Inhale, lift up, open that rib cage. And then exhale, dive with that elbow, kind of like that position we were in Uttanasana, and then take the arm over, straight. Then inhale, draw it up. Feel that the legs stay in that position, really bend into that front leg. Exhale over. Inhale, press down in the feet. Take the sun up, open that rib cage, draw in that lovely breath. It's going to do so much good. Now we open the chest, open the rib cage. That energy will stay working with you throughout the day. Feel the waist not only lengthening but strengthening as well. It's the driving force. With our strong foundations, we've gone up to the next level. Nice. Just enjoy that flow. Moving through your body. Get strong through that back leg. Really push to that heel. Inhale, lifting up. Good. Exhale, we'll stay down on this one. And take the arm all the way over the top, turn in the chest, bring the palms together, chest and hips are down, and then come off your back heel and step the foot in slightly, and then see if you can lift it off the ground, straightening up that supporting leg, two sides, along, and then join together at the hands at the heart, keeping you balanced, keeping you focused. Stretch out through that back leg, through the back foot. Lift through the crown of the head the opposite way. Breath flowing from the crown to the tip of the toes. Well done. And then bend the leg that you're stood on. Set it back behind you. Well done. And let's just soften and release. So go from shoulder to shoulder, bending into one leg, up and over. Just find that bit of release, bit of movement, bit of softness. Good. Add in a circle of the arm if you wish. Reach up and down. Inhale, exhale. Melt into the one side, lengthen the other. Really let yourself go into it. Good. Lovely. And then stay over to the right, crossing your left arm on your right thigh. Hold in there, so just have a little look. Just take the toes to the corners a little bit more and push the knee out to the little toes. Get a nice stretch down this lower arm, and then you can keep that right arm circling if you want to. So inhale and exhale. Weight on that right leg, stretching down the inside of the thigh. Come lower to the ground if you want to. Bending the legs a little deeper, or stay lifted. Good. Releasing tension in the shoulders. Breathing down the inside of that leg, releasing tension there. And then transfer over the other way, so bend into the left leg, cross that right arm over so it's nice and long, and then circling the arm, take it up and around. So you can follow the gaze, follow that hand, or stay looking ahead. Remember, if you want to deepen, bend in deeper into that leg, slower it down, or release by coming up. Listen to your body. So keeping that left knee out towards the little toes, and the right knee should be up to the sky, toes towards the corner. Feel the release in the upper body, and that wringing out through the waist. Exhale as you lower, inhale as you lift. Bending into both legs, just press that knees away from you, so towards the little toes, and just drop that right shoulder down, pressing back the right leg that little bit more, and then gently press over onto the left, pressing that left knee out to the little toes. Good. One more each way, and again you take this as low as you want with the chest. Really great stretch to open the hips, release all that tension. Lots of emotions we hold in our sacral chakra. And then left arm down. Press back, listen to your body, breathe out into it. Good. And then softening up, bring the toes forward, bend the legs, melt the arms down, extend them out to your downward facing dog. So press one foot away and then the other. Have a look to the hands and then look to the heels, shoulders down the back. Just notice the energy and the lift and the warmth in the spine now and in the back. Same with the legs. Breathe here, move it if you want. Just notice how long and strong the body feels. How healthy internally as well, with that energy flowing. Rest onto the knees and just take a couple of cat and cows. I'm going to bring the hands under the shoulders, so tucking the toes under. Exhale, curve the spine, head down towards the chin. Inhale, release the toes, let the belly sink, feeling that breath lift up all the way to the chest, to the throat. Exhale, tuck the toes. Feel that spine full and mobile. Release the toes. Exhale. When that breath changes, the body changes, so flow with your own wave of breath. Exhale. And then just come to a neutral spine. You may want to extend the hands a little bit further forward as we lower now onto our tummy. So bending the arms at the elbows, chin to the chest, lower, down, nose, chin, chest, tummy, hips, find the floor. And then extend the arms out nice and long ahead of you, legs nice and long behind you. We'll come to our bow pose. So we'll do half bow first to get that spine warm and prepared. So bending your right leg, take your right hand to your foot, keeping that nose down to the floor, just hovering. As you prepare with an inhale, squeeze the bottom, and exhale, lift the leg by pressing the foot into the hand into the foot. If you feel you can, lift the head, the chest, the shoulders. Watch that knee doesn't waver out, keep it tucked in, really squeeze the bottom. Feel the strength in that spine. Good, breathing in at the top. Exhale, lower, extend the arm and leg away. Same the other side. Nice deep breath in to prepare you. Taking the hand and the foot together on the exhale. Breathing in, squeeze the thigh. Exhale, lifting by pressing the foot into the hand into the foot. And see if that carefully lifts the chest as well. Try not to rock onto the side, the long side, the right side too much. Keep that pelvis stable. Press down in the centre to lift you up. Good. Exhale, release. Now you can do right and left again, or if you fancy it, try both together. So bending both legs, reaching round for the feet. If you struggle with the feet, grab onto the backs of your leggings or tie a rope around. Press your feet into your hands. Exhale and lift. Keep the breath flowing, drop the shoulders, lift the chest, feel that strength in the legs, support the back to lift you higher, and release. Stretching out. We'll take it one more time, especially if you just did the one side. Have a go at the other side now. If otherwise, just do rest as well, listen to your body. Reach the feet to the hands, keep the knees tucked in, press down, engage the core, exhale, lifting up. You might work a little breath as well. It gently rocks you, giving the abdominals a nice massage. And then releasing down. Stretch the arms out ahead and just turn the head one way. Have a little shake of the hips. You may like to turn the feet out, so toes to the outside walls, heels towards one another. Just settle with that breath. Feel your chest lifting and lowering. Go with that lovely wave of breath. Well done. Bringing the feet together, hands slide under the shoulders and send your sit bones back to your heels. You may want the knees closer towards you and together. You might prefer them further away and open. Same with the arms, stretching them out, or you may prefer to wrap them around you. Just feel that warm breath. Opening the chest, the back, spreading into the hips. Letting everything settle. All that energy, that flow, just let it warm the body. Do good from the inside out. Lovely. And then bring the hands under the shoulders and carefully lift yourself up. Good, head last and coming around onto the sit bones. So we're going to find our boat position, so the feet together, legs bent. So find either with the hands under the thighs, just roll the shoulders down, exhale, find that little bite in the belly. If you feel you can, lift the arms here. Breathe in, breathe out. Then breathing in, take the hands back behind you so the fingertips are pointed to the lower back. On the inhale, on your exhale, see if you can lift the hips up so we come to a tabletop position. Good, breathing in at the top. Exhale, lower down. Breathing in at the bottom. Exhale, lift the arms, go back to your V-sit. If you want to, lift the legs as well. Inhale, lower. Exhale, rise. To where you feel you can, squeeze the glutes. Inhale at the top, exhale, lower. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, lift the arms, lift the legs. Breathing in, lower down. Breathing out, lift up. Breathing in, lower down. Breathe out, settle. Exhale, lift. Inhale at the top, exhale, lower. Inhale at the bottom, exhale, lift. Breathe in, lower down. Breathe in at the top, exhale, lower. And settle here. Well done. From here, just take a little stretch. Extend the left leg away, and the right foot is on the inside of that leg. So sitting up nice and tall, lift the arms up, and just take a little shimmy side to side here. Open that waist, as we did at the start, separating the lower body from the upper body. Exhale, lengthen down. So there's a tendency to want to contract the upper body here because we want to get our nose down to our toes. But then you won't be able to get that breath in and you're losing the length in the spine. So the length of the spine should be as long as the length of the leg. So breathe in and exhale, extend forward with it rather than contracting. So keeping that length rather than crunching over. Breathe in, work the length of the spine with the length of the leg. Or maybe you can walk that heel forward, send your sit bones further back. It's like stretching out a piece of pastry, 2 different directions. And instead of kind of nose to knee, you kind of want chin to shin. So we feel that length and we can get that all important breath in the body. Good. And then coming up. And switch the legs over. So extend the leg out. That foot on the inside of the leg. Shoulders down the back. Really root down into the sit bones. Lift up the upper body. Feel that freedom and that space in the chest to get that breath in, and then exhale, lengthen. Go with the exhale. If it's too tight on this lower leg, you can always bend it. Listen to your body as always. Breathing in, exhale, lengthen. Work with the out breath. Again, push that heel, just step it further forward, send the sit bones further back, those little modifications. That's it, chin to shin. Breathe into the tightness. Good, well done. And coming up. Lovely, just bringing the feet up towards you now, and we'll take it down to the ground. So sit bones up towards the heels and carefully walk yourself down. Good. So we're going to extend your left leg away and draw that right knee in towards you, taking it side to side to just loosen off the hip. And then pop your left hand on your left hip to keep the pelvis stable, because we're going to take the right knee outside of the body, so opening up the hip. And then exhale, see if you extend that leg out, back behind you towards your ear, but it's outside the body. So really root down in the left leg, flex the left foot, so that leg's nice and long, nice and strong. So you're not tipping at all, the pelvis is staying strong, the spine is staying long. If you need to bend the leg to kind of come to half happy baby, you can, and then stretch. Good, and then bend it in and bring it in, side to side again, and then extend it nice and long and away. Same with the left side. So both hands are interlace around the shin. Draw the knee in, take it side to side. And then place your right hand on your right hip to root the hips down. Draw the left knee outside of the body. And then exhale, if you can, stretch that leg out nice and long, drawing it up towards you, but outside of you. Bend the leg. If you need, press the energy down, knee down to the ground. And then exhale, find the space. That right leg strong and long, it's rooted, the glutes are engaged, hips pressing down that right side. Good. And then bend the leg, bring it in towards you, encouraging the right knee in as well towards you. Good, now we're going to extend the legs up to the sky. So flex the feet, heels are over the knees, knees are over the hips. And now as well, let's take the arms back behind us. So draw the hands together at the heart and then exhale, stretch them along behind you, along the floor. So you find again, as you breathe in, the ribcage opens. You can feel that breath in the upper body. And the spine is lovely and long. So the chin towards the chest ever so slightly. And then from there, there's a long line and the spine is really warming, melting into the mat. As you go as well, the energy in the feet softens. The ankles soften and become light, and all that warmth travels down the legs, to the hips, to the base of the back. And then from the base of the back, the breath is just lifting up and down the spine, melting, warming, keeping that back healthy, long and strong. And then carefully lift the arms up and bring them back to the heart. Releasing them at your side. As your legs bend down, catch your knees. Take a little rock side to side. You can wriggle the toes, circle the ankles, flex and point the feet. And then either set the feet flat on the floor or stretch the legs out or lie on your side as we come for our Shavasana relaxation. Adding any extra little props you may want, or blanket, just get yourself comfy. So settling yourselves down, today we're going to take a yoga nidra, which is a withdrawal of the senses. So starting with everything we've worked today, everything you can feel, your muscles, your bones, your body, your clothes on your body, where your body's touching the mat, where your body's touching your body. Just be aware of that sense of touch. Take a deep breath in and exhale, let the body go heavy, let that sense release. And as we release one sense, then the others become more profound, more heightened. So notice, even with the eyes closed, what you can see. Look into the darkness, the patterns, and if you've got your eyes open, what you can see. Be grateful to have our sense of sight, to see sunrise, sunset, our family, our friends. Take in all these special moments. Just take a deep breath in and exhale, relax and soften the sense of sight. Taking a breath in now through the nose. Notice what you can smell. How amazing it is to smell. Fresh grass, baked bread, perfume. And just take another breath in. And breathe out through your nose, releasing that sense of smell. Feel the sensations of your taste buds completely heightened as you've let go of our other senses. And think how amazing it is. Feel gratitude for having the wonderful array of foods on our plates to nourish us, replenish us, give us all we need. Taking a deep breath in and release that sense of taste. And then finally, what you can hear, the music, the sounds around you, birds, children, traffic, whatever it is. Those sounds are not going to disturb you, they're just going to help you relax further. As you listen to my voice, the music, your breath. So just let that sound reawaken your sense of hearing. Listen to the music, my voice, let it bring back that awareness. And then just taking the tongue around the mouth again, feel the taste buds heightened in sensation. Breathing in and out through the nose. Same with the smells. Bringing those senses back one at a time. And then notice your body, how it feels. Just maybe roll the shoulders, bring some movement. Open and close the hands, tap the legs, just feel that sense of touch come back. Still keeping the eyes closed, we'll keep them to the last. And then make some bigger movements, maybe stretch the arms, tap the shoulders. And then reach out the arms for the legs as you walk the feet up towards you. Touching the ground, step by step, rooting you, grounding you, feeling that support network. As you wrap your arms around your legs, take a little rock. Either resting on one side, pressing up. Or if you're happy to, cross the feet at the ankles and rock and roll up to a seated position. Lastly, just take the hands over the eyes to come back to the light carefully. So just spread the fingers, open the eyes, blink a couple of times and draw the hands to your heart. So I hope that spine feels fluid, you've got that flow of breath, that energy, and had that time out too. Namaste.